Hey, what's going on, guys? This is James Watson Jr., and this is a gameplay. It's Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on Nuketown playing against bots. And the reason I'm playing against bots is because we still don't have internet. And some of you might be wondering, well, if you don't have internet, how are you uploading the video? The reason is because where I live at these apartments, we have a business center and everything where we can go get on the computer and get on the internet and all that. And so what I did is basically finally hooked my Elgato up the right way. Finally got it hooked up right and everything, and got the settings right to where it wasn't all laggy and jerky and shit. And recorded a video and saved it to a flash drive. Put it on, took it to the computer at the business center, and then uploaded it from there. So that's how I'm able to upload this video. One of the main reasons I'm doing this video is, one, because I was bored and hadn't recorded a video in a while, and just for the hell of it, I felt like recording a video. And two, because I was going to talk about the internet issue, because me and Sandra actually just got through talking about it earlier tonight. Well, by the time this is uploaded, it's going to be the day, it's going to be Tuesday, but as I'm recording this earlier tonight, we were talking about internet and everything and trying to get it back and all that. So eventually we are getting internet back. It's not like basically just giving up on my channel and all that, because even though I haven't really uploaded any new videos in months, and even then it was just a vlog or whatever, I still gained a couple subscribers here and there. So there's no sense in me giving up on it, and if I give up on it, then what's the whole point of even doing it in the first place if I'm just going to give up on it after so long? So I'm going to keep at it, and hopefully one of these days I'll actually be able to make a little bit of money here and there off of it and make it worthwhile, all this work and everything I put into it. But other than that, the reason we're finally going to be getting internet is because Sandra finally got a different job. And she had one job, but it was kind of a mutual fuck you from her and her employer both. What it was, a customer come in and basically accused Sandra of pushing cash back or whatever on the cash register thing and pocketing the money and all that. And the funny thing about it is the regional or district manager or whatever the hell she is was trying to basically get Sandra to sign a confession, because she told Sandra that they had video of Sandra taking the money and putting it in her pocket. But if that's the case, then why is it then when there was a couple fights broke out where she worked at and the cops asked for the surveillance videos, the managers and assistant managers where Sandra worked point blank told the cops that we can't do that because the videos don't work. There's no video cameras. They're basically dummies. But supposedly, I guess they got this magic hidden one somewhere or whatever that has video of Sandra taking the money, and when she asked to see the video, they wouldn't provide the video. And we all know why that is because they didn't have a video after all. But instead, they put Sandra on suspension while they investigated the claim, and Sandra ended up doing exactly what they wanted, which was quit. She turned in a 2-week notice. And the thing is here in the state of Texas, from what I've always been told and what Sandra had heard, is in the state of Texas, if you put in a 2-week notice before that 2 weeks is up, you're legally able to withdraw that 2-week notice, and your employer has to keep you on. Well, pretty much as soon as Sandra put in her 2-week notice, the district or regional manager, like I said, whatever the hell she is, took Sandra out of the system, so therefore Sandra no longer worked there. And so she couldn't withdraw her 2-week notice. And the only reason she was withdrawing her 2-week notice is because, yes, she had this other job, but she was waiting on her background check to come back, and it was like almost 2 weeks before it to come back. And so it put us in a bit of a tight spot, and we're still recuperating and recovering from that little tight spot. But now that she's got this job, things are going to start looking up. But it is going to take some time, because we have registration due on our car before the end of this month, and then before the end of next month. So before August 1st, we have to do get the registration, and then before September 1st, we have to get an inspection, Well, to get an inspection, we don't necessarily need brakes, but we're thinking seriously about changing the brakes on the car. Which, since I'm a somewhat mechanic, I'm just going to do the brakes myself instead of paying somebody else to do it. And we also need to get tires on the car all the way around it. So between having to do that, plus 2 birthdays coming up, plus during the summer we usually like to, Metro PCS has this little dollar days thing where at the Dallas Zoo they, admission and parking's $1, and they got some concessions like chips and sodas and sandwiches and hot dogs and whatever for $1, all that. And so we usually take the boys down there every summer to the zoo. And I mean, it's not a lot of money to get in and buy something to eat and drink and all that, but we live like 2 hours away from Dallas, so we gotta buy gas, and round trip gas is gonna cost us around like $30-40. And it's just, it's stuff like that, little stuff that adds up, and that's why we're having to wait before we get internet. But if all else fails, what I'll start doing, it's a pain in the ass to do it, but if y'all like it or whatever, then I'll keep doing it. I won't do it regularly, like every couple days, or I might do it once a week or once every 2 weeks or something like that. If you like what I'm doing right now, basically recording a gameplay of me playing against bots or whatever, then let me know in the comments or whatever, and I'll keep doing it. I mean, it gives me purpose, I guess you could say. I don't know, because I don't really do much of anything. I mean, with my back and my neck the way they are, I can't do much of anything. And I try to help Sandra out around the house now that she's working more, and so I like clean the kitchen, and every once in a while I might sweep or something, but I can't really do too much of that. And so I basically just sit around playing my game anyway. So if you guys like this, then let me know, and I'll definitely keep doing it, because there's a lot of process to it, because for some reason when I record commentary through Elgato, it makes it laggy and jerky, and the audio cuts out and all that. I don't know why. So basically what I do is I record the gameplay with Elgato. I record the commentary like right now with Audacity, and then I'll get on Windows Live Movie Maker, merge them together with my intro, save them onto a flash drive, and then I'll take it to the office tomorrow, plug it into the computer, and then upload it and all that. So I mean, it is a bit more than used to, because used to I just turn on Elgato and basically hit record, start playing, talking, and everything else, and I was done. But now it's not as easy, but it makes me feel like I'm doing something meaningful, I guess you could say, with my time. So like I said, if you guys like it, just let me know in the comment section. I'd really appreciate that. And I'm thinking very seriously about one of my next videos. It's going to be a 1v1 sniping video. And the reason I say that is because my oldest, Joseph, earlier was saying that he wanted to 1v1 snipe me, which he knows he'll lose, but I guess it's because he wants to be in one of my videos, because he was asking if we could record me and him 1v1 sniping, because we were actually supposed to play a 1v1 snipe match tonight. But I told him I wasn't going to record it, but I've been thinking about it, and I don't see why not. I mean, I've recorded like split screen matches with Sandra before and stuff like that, so I think I might record a 1v1 sniping and all that with him, and I'll see if I can get the settings right on Elgato so I can do a live call while I'm doing it, because when I'm sniping, I do a lot of trash talking, whether I'm sniping or not. When I do a 1v1, I trash talk a lot, and I want to try to get his reaction, because my microphone actually picks up everything. Like earlier when I was doing a mic test, him and Sandra were sitting across the room on the other side of the living room, and they were both talking just normally, and I picked it up on the mic, so you'll definitely be able to hear his reaction and all that when I snipe him and kill him, and him getting an attitude and whining like the little wussy boy he is. But just thought I'd give you guys a heads up that might be happening. But other than that, I really don't have anything else to say, and I'm pretty much running out of time, so I really hope you guys enjoyed the video and the commentary. It wasn't much, same old, just me rambling. But if so, don't forget to leave a like and favorite down below. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. My name on those is James D. Watson Jr. And other than that, y'all have a good one.